evening. How are you today? Let me just turn this on. So, whoever is a member of my community, welcome back. Who is not, I hope you subscribe. So, what I'm going to talk today about is going to be Social Security and a little bit about unemployment because they have similar things to kind of in common when we are talking about uh, thing called identity fraud. You see, what I realize trying to get my father's research is part of the entire gang stalking deal. It's actually hijacking of your identity and trying to do the change ownership of your property or future property or inheritance to their side of some kind of a staged identity or somebody who took over your identity. Okay, so I'll be just simply getting ready to have all the time water because, as I said, I have stuff after poisoning that doesn't want to go away, and this is what I was sick with for the last few weeks. And so I will start. What is your social security? Social security is your payment for your work that you contributed the entire life of that you live, and doesn't matter how you work, but yet there is a specific time. If you contributed, you're entitled for a specific amount of money. So this specific amount of money is not just financial support. It can be good, it can be not really good because of the amount is not so big, but yet it's the same. It's kind of a helping things that you can use for. This is one thing. And the second thing, it's a tool that helps you navigate and stop some of the gang stalking attempts on you. Here's the deal, simple deal. The as I said, Social Security, it's your number. It's not just the payment. Social Security number, it's a identification document. Remember, I talked in the beginning and I said it can be as identity fraud. So, identity fraud, you have to make sure that you are uh, who you are. I just want to let everybody know, whoever is clocking in, that I'm be answering questions after I'm done. I have to read first stuff, whatever I prepared, and then I will finish with the stuff, taking questions and talk to people. Okay? So, Social Security, it's your number, it's your identification number that will help you to get your money for whatever amount you are eligible to. And this number carries with it a lots of information that is massive as a, even though it doesn't look like big thing, but it is. There's a whole bunch of files that goes beyond your social security number. So the when you are gang stalked, as I said, we're talking about the channel Gang Stalking Insider. It's the a lot of people try to do stories about you. They will try to misrepresent you, telling others who you are, who you're not, and you will have, by going to Social Security, you will have um, all of your records that it's clocked in over the years to the government will be pulled out in order to collect your social security and make sure that you are who you are and how much money you contributed to your social security. Okay, so that's why when you are gang stalked and a lot of people trying to do stories and tell stories about you, which is garbage, you have by going to social security and claiming social security, you clear your whereabouts for last years that you work and contributed to social security. It's in a way kind of puts gang stalkers in a specific line that they cannot cross anymore because government actually does the job for you. Okay. So by claiming social security, you will have automatic attachment of your funds. Which what it is this. Before people can send checks to you and you have to wait months or weeks or days But now what it is just go and give you account number, bank account number, and the day you are eligible to receive Social Security, you'll be getting it in the morning uh, you know, just direct deposit. You're direct depositing your income. Okay, and this plays another thing, which is it attaches your social security and your information to your bank account. By attaching to your bank account, it's automatically attaches it to the bank. And if when it attaches it to the bank, there is another step. It goes to the Federal Reserve information. This automatically shares information with all of the government agency upon request of its needed. It can be IRS, it can be Drug Enforcement Agency, it can be anything. And in order to have sometimes accounts, you have to go to ICE, the former IRS, Immigration Service, and so on and so on. So de facto, when you have to deal with Social Security, they kind of pulls you out of a net of gang stalkers, at least temporary, and clears you who you are and where you've been, what do you work, and how you and where you stay. Okay, and this is kind of puts you in a specific perimeter that gang stalkers will not cross, because by crossing this perimeter, they in a way expose themselves to uh, government. Their actions are shown to the government, and they don't want to do that. Okay, and so okay, let's what I have. Okay, that's why sometimes when people try to manipulate and they no longer can, they will have they will try to kind of remove your citizenship from you. It's one of those ugly situations that maybe a lot of people gonna face this year, next year. Pretty much same thing with unemployment. Unemployment is something small, which is government insurance, but it's of the base on the level of the state, and this way, the you kind of separate from them. Okay, I will for now we'll stop, and I see several people here, but only one is watching now. So it's Meow, hi, Sophia Johnson, hi, Reef Family Adventures, hi, and Merry Christmas, hi. Hi, everybody. Nino Navarro, hi. So, I was actually expecting people to clock in because people were asking for entire week for me to start doing live. I cannot no longer do live every day until I settle myself financially again. I no longer have internet Wi-Fi in my apartment, and that's why I use only my phone, and this way I'm kind of a temporary do from phone, and then we'll see. Now completely everybody signed off, so there's nobody here. I was hoping that I will do today 20 minutes, and where are you people? You asked me to do live show, but you need a show. Okay, whatever it is, and who is somebody just clocked in. I don't know who is that, but if they leave a message, it's gonna be fine. So, all right. Nobody's here. It's disappointing because I said people asked me specifically to do that, and I did schedule it even. But as I said, nobody showed up today. So it's 10 o'clock. I will do a couple of more minutes if it's nobody clocks in, then I will close for tonight. All right, and let's see who is there. Hello, sir. Nice to see you too. If you guys have any questions, go ahead about the stuff that I just talked about. Thank you. I'm fine. How are you, sir? Glad to hear that. Hey, to you too. Well, that's too bad. People that I expected to show did not show. So there were several people asking me to do a live show, and I said I will. So I even scheduled this for 9 o'clock. But as I said, nobody shows up. So I have one more minute left. Well, it's not so bad, sorry, but but just kind of disappointing. I expected. Usually I have a lot of people watching now. Usually when I schedule, it has like 40, 50, even though, not everybody is subscribing. But if you want to subscribe, go ahead, subscribe. I don't ask for any money. So I just, I would love to talk to people. I do periodic live shows, but currently I'm only with my phone. My Wi-Fi is gone from the apartment that I live, and I'll have to do something about it. Yeah, no, they still should show up. Well, I just gonna keep in mind. I'm just gonna write small shorts. If I What I do is very simple. If somebody wants to ask me a question, go ahead, leave this question in comments, and I will do several of those during the week. Like I do small short, like under 1 minute, and I will answer all the questions there is to be answered. Okay, so that's what it is. As I said, I have this channel for like years, 6 years, but unfortunately, the algorithm is not working properly. So anyway, thank you everybody. It's 15 minutes show today, and unfortunately, nobody is here. Have a good night.